Hi, welcome back. So these are a couple of the videos that I look forward to the most at the end of the year. I think a lot of booktubers do as well, and that's the top books of the year and the worst books of the year. So I managed to, man, it takes a long time to like go through all the books you've read in a year and like sort them. So I did that, and I found 11 books that I could count as my worst of the year. Now, I don't have anything that I rated lower than a 2 because most of the time, all the time, I try to all the time, if I think, like if I'm not feeling a book so much as a 1 star, I'll probably just DNF it. Like I'm not going to finish it if it's going to be that low already. So yeah. I guess the only exception to that would be if per se I read a book that was like really good and then the ending kind of ruined the entire experience. I might give that one a 1 then, right? Or if I had hopes that it would improve and I didn't. Anyway. So I'm going to start with 2 stars. I had 4 that I rated 2 stars. Maybe I should list them from best of the worst to worst of the worst. Should we do that? Okay. So in the 2.75 star, which is almost a 3, I have 3 books. And they are in order. I will be doing this all in order. So number 11 is Sinner by Ted Dekker. I just didn't like this one. I don't know what to say about most of these. Like, I just didn't like them. For some of them I might have reasons, but for some of them I just didn't like them. Sinner by Ted Dekker is, well, Ted Dekker's a bit of an odd writer. He's a Christian writer, but his books are very weird, and this one was like that and I didn't care for it. Although that one, the reason why it did almost get a 3 was because it did have some redeeming qualities in that it talked a lot about like censorship in media and in the world and stuff, so it was like quite applicable to like right now. So that part of it I did like. The next one was Horror Store by Grady Hendrix. Hopefully I can remember all these authors. This one I had just heard going around on BookTube last year, and it's basically just an intense edge of your seat thriller that takes place in an IKEA knockoff store, where the employees decide to stay the night one night and stuff goes awry. So there's that one. The next one, as we go down the list, is 2 Reasons to Run by Colleen Coble. This one is my fault because I did not like One Little Lie, and I told myself I wasn't going to finish the series, and then for whatever reason I picked the second book up in the trilogy. I didn't like it and I knew I wouldn't, so why did I pick it up? Who knows? And then we have Jacob Tutu and the Dinosaur, which is really funny. This one was a childhood read. This is a book that I have had since I was little, and I didn't like it. I read it earlier on in the year, so I can't really remember like the reasons why I didn't like it, but it earned itself a 2.5. And then there's a graphic novel, Dan TDM. Didn't like it. It was just, I think Dan TDM is like a YouTube star maybe. Anyway, and he has a graphic novel series and I just didn't like it. The next one was Magic by Angie. I can't remember what Angie's last name is, but so that one is a middle grade. And it was a bit forgettable, and the part that I did like about the beginning, they kind of just dropped that part, and I wanted them to like pursue that avenue of the story more so. Then there is The Worst Book Ever, which is kind of funny that it's on my worst books of 2021. I just didn't see a point to this book. It's like a graphic novel kind of, and it's just like, what am I doing reading this? It's nothing. It's literally worst book ever. Then there is The Secret Adversary by Agatha Christie. This is the first Tommy and Tuppence book I had ever read, and I didn't like it. I liked how it started again, and then I feel like it just went into so Tommy and Tuppence are like a guy and a girl best friend, and they are short on cash, so they like devise a scheme as to how they can make some easy money, and they get into trouble with like CIA and spies and stuff. And the part that I didn't like, the part that I liked was the mix-up, the confusion, the like, oh no, I'm a regular person and now I'm in like all this danger. And then the part I didn't like was like that Tommy and Tuppence like just went ahead and played along, and everything seemed to like be fine. Like if that were to happen to me, I would have no idea how to be a spy. Like I wouldn't even know how to fake it. You know what I mean? So there was that. The next one was the Boone activist. What's his name? Theodore Boone? Yes, Theodore Boone. The Activist. This is by John Grisham. I really like this series, except for I just didn't like this one. I thought it was too thick in legal terminology, and it was a lot about eminent domain, and that doesn't carry any interest for me, so I just thought it was really boring. The second last one is Frankenstein by Mary Shelley. This is like, I know, a big shocker to a lot of you because Frankenstein is well loved, and I just didn't like it. I don't know. It was just like, I don't know. Just didn't appeal to me at all. And then the very last book, the worst book of the year, is, and I know a lot of you probably love this book, and I'm sorry, but The Witches by Roald Dahl. Yes, I can hear all of you being like, what? That's such a good one. I did not get any charm, no funny. There was just nothing, there was no qualities about this book that I liked. It's just about a boy who tries to kill witches because the witches are trying to kill kids. It's like, anyway. So, yes, those are my 2 stars up to 2.75 stars. And then obviously 3 stars is a run-of-the-mill book, pretty good, and then we go up from there. So yes, be sure to watch the next video where I talk about my favorite books of 2021. Yeah, let me know what were your worst reads that you read, like all the way to the end, from 2021. I am curious. And also let me know if you liked any of these ones that I didn't like as much. Let me know in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a lovely day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!